Hello, lovelies. Welcome to the kitchen. It's time to make dinner. I hope you know what's for dinner. And if you're smart and you have taken advantage of what is available in your local grocery store, we've got some fresh salmon. Take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is wild salmon. We always want to be eating wild salmon as opposed to not eating wild salmon. Wild salmon is where you're going to get all your omega-3 fatty acids. You're not going to get that with farm-raised salmon, and as a matter of fact, it's kind of gray. They add food coloring. They add coloring into it to make it orange, to make it look like this. It's the krill that does that. That's what they eat. It's what they eat that makes them look like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get this pan going. I've got a skillet on the ready, and I've got a little ghee here that I'm going to put into the pan to get it all nice and ready for this. Okay? First things first, what we are making today is a curry salmon sauce. Now, I'm using heavy cream because that's what I have, but you can always use as well, you can always use coconut milk. It's fantastic. Thai Kitchen is a brand that I recommend for a less coconutty flavor, but with who cares when it's, you know, when you're doing this with a curry sauce. The coconut really does add to it. And as a matter of fact, if you wanted, you could cook this in coconut oil. I'm not as keen as cooking with coconut oil as I used to be because ghee has a very high smoke point of like 500 degrees. And coconut oil has a low smoke point of only 375 degrees, so that makes a big difference. Also, I wanted to show you, I'm going to garnish the top of my salmon once it's cooked with some, ta-da! You know what that is? That's cilantro. This is how I keep it. This cilantro is over a week old. Now, I promise you, cilantro will not look this good if you keep it in just the bag that you got it in from the grocery store. That's why I'm showing you this. Put it in like a vase of water, put it in a little jar with some water, and then put a bag over the top, just like this. Put it in your refrigerator where it can get a little bit of air. I mean, you don't want to do it, seal it all the way, and it will last and last and last. That's a really good tip. You heard it from me. Okay, let's cut the salmon. The other thing is that I do is I'm going to use the curry. I'm going to use the curry in the sauce and on the fish because, again, we season things. Okay. And this curry, by the way, is excellent. I highly recommend it. We've got Ava Jane's spices. This is the Ava Jane Spice Curry Mix. And if you belong to their Spice Club, like I do, you get little containers of these spices that they blend up, and they're fantastic. All the spices are just so very, very well done. Lots of spice blends. They've got an everyday blend of chicken, roadside chicken blend, barbecue blend,
burger, steak,
all of them. And we use them all. They're fantastic. You can find them at savingdinner.com. And just look for the Leanne Recommends page. Click on there and you can see all of our recommendations. Everything on that page I personally use. That's why it's there. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Now I'm going to have about 3 pieces. I use scissors to cut my salmon. It just works better that way. And I'm doing it skin side up this time around so I can pull it off easily. There it is.
Skin side down, you mean?
Skin side down. Is that what I said?
Nope.
What did I say?
Up.
Oh, skin side down is what I meant to say. Okay. So, that's cooking. I'm going to turn that down just a wee bit. And I'm done with that. We get the garlic ready and all the things that I need in order to make an amazing sauce. A pan reduction sauce is really quite simple, and it's something that everyone should have the skill to do because it makes everybody think you are magic in the kitchen. And all you're really doing is just taking a few things here and a few things there and making sauce out of them. That's what I do all the time. This is my garlic rocker, and it just takes cloves of garlic and squishes them nicely. I also like, for adding dimension, a little better than bouillon. Because better than bouillon adds just that little je ne sais quoi. Do you like my French?
No.
Did I ask you? Yes. All right. So we have this. These are the things that we're going to need. I'm going to get them ready to go. I also have a little wine here that I'm going to add in because wine, of course, adds another layer of dimension. This is just such an easy peasy recipe. I'm not kidding. It's so easy. While the fish is cooking, you put together your vegetables. I'm probably going to use, I don't know, I'm going to probably saute up a bunch of green things that are in my, that are sitting in my refrigerator. We've got some leftover cabbage that didn't quite make it into the coleslaw that I never made on Monday. So why not? So while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get my cilantro chickpea chopped up. And remember, when you're using cilantro, and by the way, cilantro is just really wonderful for you. It helps with heavy metals, just like parsley. Use the not, when you're using the herb, this is one of those ones that you want to use the stems and the leaves. The stems hold all the magic, in my opinion. Magic is my word of the day. Okay, let's give this a, turn it over. There it is. Look at that. Skin's coming off easily too. Ah, there it is. Give it up. And we're over. Now we're going to give it a minute, but I can also use this as a time to get rid of some of the schmutz that I'm just not so super wild about. You see all that stuff? That's the gray business that's on there. You can get rid of that if you don't like it. Some people are like, why would you get rid of that? It's so delicious. And other people are like, yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it. It's gray schmutz. Come on. Cooperate. And then I want to add just a little more seasoning to this side. And you know, if you have leftover salmon, I will tell you, if you put your leftover salmon with sauce and everything into the microwave, I always suggest you just take the sauce off, use all the sauce tonight, leave any leftover salmon that you have, and turn it into salmon salad. You know, chop up some red onion, some celery, use a good quality mayonnaise, and then make a salad and put this salmon salad on top of it, and that's delicious. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm dissecting things. Come to me. Skin things. There are skin things, and they're hanging over the side. Oh, that one went down into the thing. I don't know. This one just has endless gray crap. I don't know what the heck. Endless. Ugh. Knock it off.
Good for the cat or the dog.
If I had a cat, this cat would be going crazy right now. My cat, when I used to do this, my cat would climb my leg. Good old taffy kitty. Okay, that was endless. Let's just decorate a little bit more. This stuff makes so good. And you know, the other thing you can do, the blackened fish seasoning that Ava Jane's also has, off the hook. I've mixed the two before and just put it on the fish, and then put the curry into this sauce. So good. Okay. Over you go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Makes the fish. Oh, come on. You know, I don't like this spatula. The other one's in the dishwasher. We need another one of those. What? There it is. Almost ready. Because it's time to make some sauce. You get a car and you get a car. I want to see Oprah someday. Okay, that is way too small a piece of fish, but that's okay. This one's just right. And this one's for Papa Bear. Okay. And look, we have a whole handful of things. So some of this needs to go. This skinned. That's easy to get up. There we go. Oh my gosh, upper body workout. Look at this. Your kitty cat would go wild. Okay, that's enough of that. It's time to get some bone broth going. Bone broth to the rescue. Woo!
I can't see that.
And there's the wine. All is well in my world now. We've got bone broth and wine, two of the most important liquids in the world. Okay, now, this is where the purists come out and go, but all that schmutz in there, it's just like everything. I'm like, so what? These are the little brown business that's on the bottom of the pan. This is what gives you the flavor. And you can see all the color and everything coming to it. But it looks like I'm just stirring up a bunch of schmutz, because kind of I am. I took out most of it though. You can see right here. Take a look at that. Look at that. I mean, I wonder if this is like a, it's all crunchy. I wonder if it'd be good. Kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a pork rind, like a salmon pork rind. Why not? Okay, next up on the schedule is, oh, garlic, yeah. Because who doesn't like garlic? And if you don't like garlic, don't tell me. You'll hurt my feelings. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Now I'm going to add the cream, because this is not much of a reduction sauce. It's going to take about 2 minutes before it really gets going. As you can see, and this is what I do with all of my sauces, the majority of it is bone broth, and then I bind the whole thing at the very end. Turn that up. Let's get this going. And we're going to put a little more color in there. And like I said, this is lumps and bumps and everything that's gonna be in there. You could take a little fine sieve and take all the stuff out, and maybe that's something that you want to do if you have company. But you know, if it's just you and your honey, and you want to have a good dinner and you want to have all the flavor, that's how I do it. And there's just a little more curry, because curry in a hurry, baby. And then I'm going to add just a teens of that, this little thing, better than bouillon. Tell them I sent you. You can find that anywhere, by the way. They've got it at Trader Joe's. They have it at everywhere now. My mother's actually the one who turned me on to it. Just another minute. We're going to let it thicken up beautifully. And then we're going to put it, I can't wait to show you how beautiful it's going to look on the plate. With this finely chopped cilantro. Yes, indeed. Just another minute. I'm going to do a pretty plate so that you can see what it should look like when everything is all said and done. After I get this guy off of here. Wow, that's crazy. And like I said, this plate's going to have all kinds of green things on it. It's going to be delicious. And you want to, you know, some people are really funny about their salmon. They want to have it kind of medium rare or whatever. Whatever. I mean, cook it, you know. Cook it to your liking. Almost there. It's so close. But what we do, when you reduce down a sauce, you concentrate the flavor. And if you give it just a minute and allow it to do its magic, then it gets nice and thick and velvety and smooth, and that's what everybody likes. They think, ooh, you don't have to always add roux and thickeners. That's a quick way out, but you don't have to do that. If you do a pan reduction, you can keep it without. And see how it's thickening out? Thicken. Just another minute. I'm really pushing the envelope here. Pushing the envelope. And I want to remind everybody this week, because I had somebody who had asked me what the free supplement of the week was. Well, we don't have a free supplement. We have a supplement of the week, which is our Digeszymes, And digest-cymes, if you put them in the cart and anything else that you put into the cart and write ships free in the promo window, you will get free shipping. It's all on us. If you spend $100 for $5, you can get a Mindful mug. If you spend $200, I will send you this Mindful mug for free. And don't forget, if you've got the digest-cymes in the cart, that's significant savings. You can get $200 worth of supplements, a cool mug, and free shipping. There it is. Look, I did it. Schmutz and all. And you can see, I'll show you. You see this spoon? I want to show you. See how it coats the back of the spoon? That's how you know. Oh yeah. That is good stuff. That is crazy good stuff. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you serve it, because it is really a beautiful dish. And I love having things that look pretty on the plate as well. When you serve your plates, serve your protein at 6 o'clock. So your plate is a clock base, and then you want all your vegetables up here. But serve it then, and also if you have if it has a thing like this, don't serve it on the side, this rim. Make it pretty. When we make it pretty, people really enjoy it. I wanted to show you, even though I don't have the rest of the meal together, we're having an early dinner, by the way. I'm salivating. But I just want to show you, look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that a gorgeous presentation right there? This one. Oh gosh. How's that?
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Does that look good? Is that something that you think you can do? I'll tell you, take advantage of Ava Jane's little spice club. I love them. Their stuff is really, really good. You get different spices every month. They just come to you. And they also have salt. They have an avocado oil that is the bomb. I use that all the time for cooking. And that's it. That is just it. We have the most perfect protein in the world right here. Omega-3 fatty acids for days. Make sure that you get wild salmon, that you take the time to press your own garlic, and all of these things. Antioxidants for days, and especially if you use a coconut milk. If you use just plain old coconut milk too, you've got medium chain triglycerides in there, caprylic acid, which is also an anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. When we're eating like this and it's delicious and it's doing all that work for our bodies, that's when you know you've hit it right. I hope you join me tomorrow. I'm going to be doing this again. Well, not the same thing, but we're definitely going to be making something. I'm going to say skillet. Skillets are great. And I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate the fact that you share these videos. When you share, that tells me you care, and it brings more people into our community. We love that. Thank you again. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.